So you're a sophomore?
Yes, sir.
Hi, everyone. Tom Krager with the Tennessean here with our Blue Cross Bowl show. Class 3A is in the books. Alcoa wins their 4th straight state title. That's number 14 for Gary Rankin, if you're keeping track. Alcoa 21, Covington 14, a last-minute touchdown to win the game. I'm here with the MVP. Ahmad, let's talk about tonight's game. I mean, what a great high school football game.
Yes, sir. Just good. Coach Rankin told us, Coach Nick told us that both teams were just both teams had worked hard to get back here where we was from last year. He told us that Covington had wanted it more than us, so he pushed us harder. They both pushed us harder more and more just to come out and fight.
What was that play on the 4th down that y'all switched back from field goal formation to your regular formation? What was the plan on that play?
The plan was to shift and get him to jump, which it happened. And we just worked on it hard and just studied and kept doing it.
We're here with Ahmad Sankey, the MVP of the state championship game in 3A. Did you think it'd be this close?
No, sir. I thought it was going to be closer because he had told us that they was going to fight hard and keep coming. And he just told us to keep pushing it, and that they would break before we would. So
this was a rematch of a year ago. Is it hard playing that team a second time since I'm sure they're thinking of last year, and you're trying to not get overconfident of what you did a year ago?
Yes, sir. Like they said, they just told us it was going to come back harder, stronger. Just wanted to win more than us, but we just had to keep going.
Can you talk about the RPO tonight with your quarterback and the running backs? I mean, that seemed to be very effective. I mean, he held on. Walker Stewart held on a lot for some big gains, and yet he was able to get some other people involved.
Just working hard. The seniors had really wanted this, so we just worked hard and practice daily, just grinding.
How do you celebrate this?
Just go back home. We're going to get back to work later on. Just have a good time right now.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you,
We're going to bring in Coach Gary Rankin. Coach, happy 500th game for you. I didn't realize it. A 500th game, 14th title for you, and 4 in a row for this Alcoa team. Just talk about what it means to pull out another one in very dramatic fashion tonight.
And 17 for the Alcoa community.
Yes.
We lead the state now in state championships, and our community and our kids are proud of that. It was a tough ball game. They're a very, very good football team. Marty and those kids do a great job. They're as well coached as anybody we play. It was just a tremendous ball game, and our kids toughed it out on that last drive and showed what we hoped they would show, that we had enough grit about us to find a way to win the game, and we did.
With how powerful the wind was, were you thinking about the field goal at the end?
Yeah, we wasn't going to kick it unless we got inside the 15, and they did a good thing at half. They decided they would kick into the wind because they wanted to win. Now, if we'd had to win at the end there, we'd have kicked the field goal for sure, but it was so tough when that ball got up in the air that we shifted and drew them off sides and gave us a chance to make a 4th down. We were going to kick it possibly, but when it was 4th and 3, we decided to go for it.
With the win, how much does that change strategy? Do you limit the passing game at all?
No doubt. And I thought we played it pretty good. I mean, when you worry about the weather, it's not the rain, it's the wind, especially when you throw. And there's no doubt it hurt us a little bit. They're not a throwing team, even though they drilled us on a great post route. But I don't think the wind bothered them a little bit, and we had to work with it.
How do you celebrate this one?
Well, I go to church in the morning and do what I usually do, but it was great. I'm happy for our community, for our kids. It was a tough year as far as pressure. We were picked from day one to win it all, and there's a lot of good teams out there, and so many things can happen. So our kids hung tough the whole year.
Is it tough to play the same team 2 years in a row?
I guess they're a tough team. It wouldn't matter if we play them next year; it'll be tough. They're a great program.
When you guys go 15-0, knowing who you play, knowing that means a win over Maryville, you got to think, hey, this is a great year for you.
It is. I mean, we don't talk about 15-0 because our schedule. We try to toughen our schedule up, and it's tougher next year probably than it's ever been. But we do talk about winning state championships, and that's all we did tonight.
Appreciate it, Coach. Congratulations. Coach, that was Gary Rankin, a state championship coach for the 14th time. This is 17? State leading 17, folks. If you didn't realize, they just broke a 16-all tie with Maryville, their big rival. So 17 is very important to the Alcoa community. They got one up on Maryville right now. That wraps up for the 3A game. One more game, that'd be number 9 for the weekend, is left. It's Knoxville Central and Henry County wrapping it up for the weekend of Blue Cross Bowl. We'll see you later tonight.